So we start off this episode of Amphibians only with just a bit of park keeping and then a quick battle, well, not so quick battle, against a Guanlong, which I have the advantage against, a Trope, which I have the disadvantage against, and a Triceratops. So here I just put in a meat shield, a heavy hitter, and a heavier hitter, essentially, with my Limnos, because I haven't unlocked any other amphibians yet. Spoiler alert, later on in the series I do. I'm pretty far behind on editing all the footage at the time of me recording this, but yeah. Normally I don't put much stock behind the difference between like level 1 and level 6, but here it actually made a pretty critical difference with my Limno because it enabled it to cling on with just a little bit of HP and get some more reserves off. So after chipping away at the Trope's health with, just little hits because I could only reserve 4 and I had more points than that, the Trope finally finishes off my low-level Limno, bringing in the level 20, which I actually didn't want. I wanted the 30 in to give this thing the biggest hit I could. So I end up deciding to use one reserve to switch it out. I'm not sure if that was worth it, or if that one reserve used on the level 20 could have killed it anyway, but it worked out. So in the end, I didn't end up using my second Limno, so that was good. So this next bit of footage I think is a day or so later, maybe even 2 days later. I came back to the game and found I'd earned like a bunch of stuff, like I got some free rare carnivores that I can't use, so I'll just sell them for DNA. I got a mystery pack, so I opened that, and I got an Argentinosaurus to sell for DNA. And now I'm just sort of doing some park keeping, doing missions, grinding for resources. So here I noticed this event had come up that requires only amphibians and gives you a pack as a reward that has amphibians in it. So I'm like, that's perfect. Yeah, that didn't end up panning out. So here I really didn't want to use my better creatures on the first battle of the event, especially considering there might be tougher ones later on. So I went to just put another Limnocelis in the incubator and realised I had the Dilo in there. Yeah, that wasn't particularly smart. I should have put one in ahead of time and put the thing that takes a while in one of the paid ones just to cook in the background. So for now, I figured I'd just have a go at this event since, you know, it does have one pterosaur in it, which is bad, but it does have 2 carnivores, which I should be able to rip through pretty quick. So yeah, see how this goes. So yeah, that went pretty well. Also, if my voice sounds any different here, like I'd know a bit more sick, it's because I'm recording the rest of this narration ages after I edited the rest of this episode. I am so far behind now. I'm not sure what to do for future episodes of Amphibians Only. I might just do a huge supercut, like all the footage on 6 times speed or something. I don't know, but for now, this is what you've got. With some more park keeping done, it's time to have a go at that Swamp Jaws event. Yeah, I see no problem here. So after easily winning the first battle of the event, I went to go do the second one, sped up all my free creatures, but I decided I wanted a slightly stronger team. I wanted another level 20 Limno instead of just one and my level 30, which was on cooldown. So I decided to bail and go evolve that real quick. So with my new stronger team, I decided it was time to jump back into the event and realised how much it cost just to enter. And then I realised what a mistake I'd made, because there was no way I was going to have enough coin to complete this event, or that I'd be able to save up enough coin before the event was over. So I'd basically just done that first battle, not for nothing, but for essentially, 15 DNA, 25 DNA. Here I'm just putting some amber pedestals around my Limno just to maximise my money making, but yeah, that was not very well thought out by me. I did not pay attention to how much that cost. Spoiler alert, I spent a good bit of time after trying to figure out if there was some like resource event or something I could do to quickly grab a bunch of coins or something, or if it was worth spending a few bucks, but just the exchange rate just seemed not worth it at all, so I ended up just giving up, and spoiler alert, I never completed that event. Not this time around, at least. So with that, I'm going to end this episode here. If you like what you saw or heard, please like, subscribe, blah 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 blah. Bye.